Clean, safe, and affordable drinking water is vital to the well-being of every Albertan, and we all need to be water-wise. 3 villages in the county of Vermilion River rose to the challenge in an innovative way.
Hi, I'm Janelle Saskew, Mayor of the Village of Marwayne. We're a small ranching community 20 kilometers west of the Saskatchewan border and home to 612 wonderful people.
Water is important to myself and my family because it keeps us healthy.
I'm Daryl Frank, Mayor of the Village of Kitscoty, biggest little sports center in Alberta. We have a population of 967 people.
It's just part of our everyday service that we have to have, water, to be able to function properly.
Hi, I'm Hedley Dennell. I'm 81 years old. I've lived in Dewberry all my life. I think it's one of the greatest places in the world to live.
Everyone needs water, and it needs to be safe. When I turn on my taps, I expect it to be clean. I don't even think about it.
In a small community, it's our responsibility to have clean, safe water at a cost-effective price.
Water isn't free. Potable water is processed, and it takes time, effort, and money to make sure that we have clean, safe drinking water for our communities.
As a small community, we had to come up with an innovative approach to have a full-time certified water operator.
Before we constructed our current water treatment plant, we made use of a small systems ticket, which had the operator responsible for chlorination.
As a village, we couldn't afford to have our own full-time water operator. In the past, Public Works has worked on snow and grass and water. With a certified operator, they can concentrate on what they're trained to do.
We were caught up in a cycle where we would hire an employee, we would take the time to train them, and then once they were trained, we'd lose them to another municipality. Even if we were able to retain a person for any length of time in the position, we were finding that it was taking up to 40% of their time to deal with the water issues. And when that time is being used that way, there's other essential services that aren't getting done.
In 2008, a government report recommended operational partnerships for small villages.
In the end, it was either have the water operator fulfill the role of Public Works as well, or work together with the other communities and split the costs.
The involved villages got together and decided that a managing partner solution was the best bet.
I said to council, we need to make this work. And we can if Marwayne takes on the managing partner role.
I'm a graduate of MAIT, and through their job posting, I took this job because my son lived fairly close by. Technically, I'm hired by the Village of Marwayne, and my time and salary are split amongst all 3 villages.
So we have Mal hired to work in 3 different towns. That's cutting our costs by a third. That's a good use of our tax dollars.
Mel was actually hired during the construction of the water plant. Because of this, he was able to contribute with engineering discussions and the planning of the plant as well. We're very happy to have Mel.
Each of the villages have their own treatment plant and filtration system, even though each plant has their own specific requirements.
Because we worked regionally, we qualified for the Regional Collaboration Grant and for the Water for Life. The Water for Life paid 90% of our SCADA system, which is a remote monitoring system.
This is the SCADA system. I can bring up the screen right as if I was right there. It allows me to access any of the 3 plants at any given time. Should something happen, an alarm will go out instantly, and this is what it looks like when it does happen. And it sends a call out which must be addressed immediately. Even with the SCADA system, I go to 2 of the 3 plants on a daily basis, if not all 3.
In order for this to work, every village Public Works provides backup.
Like any organization, we've got our aches and pains, but we seem to be working through it, and I think everybody's heading in the same direction.
I live in this community. I drink this water as everybody else here, so I like to ensure that it's safe for everybody, and which is a very big responsibility.
We use water every day and for all different kinds of purposes. I really appreciate that my community is looking after the water and they take it seriously.
As winner of the 2011 Municipal Excellence Award for Small Communities, this consortium represents bold leadership and innovative thinking, and is an inspiration for other communities who want to be water-wise.
In areas like fire and waste, the villages regionally work with the town and the county. This is the first time that the villages have stepped out on their own without the big guys.
Our council is firmly in support of this consortium. So far, it seems to be working really well for us.
I think this approach can work in any size community as long as they're willing to work together to solve their problems.
For us, it's just about having the right attitude.
An attitude that we can do this.
And we did.